Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to Houston Life. It's April 27th, 2022. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Coming up on today's show, we're taking you backstage at Top Chef Houston. Y'all, this is on the set. See what goes on behind the scenes of the popular culinary show.
That is so cool. Then cheers to Wine Club Wednesday, poured by H-E-B. Today, we'll be sipping some bubbles in a blushing rosé with an inexpensive price tag you won't believe.
Cheers to that. Plus info on a fun event happening this weekend that will have 600 seniors showcasing their dance moves. And you just said it, we're not talking high school seniors. Seniors.
Like the Silver Sneakers?
Yes.
Sort of an extension of that program? Okay, we are looking forward to that. But first, why don't we get a check of today's forecast? Hey, Frank?
Hey guys, Courtney, I want that jacket.
Okay, you can borrow it anytime, baby.
Just your size.
I'll have to resize it, but I'll give it back. It'll just be 43 when you get it back. What a day. Look at this blue skies. It's like my shirt. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. The temperatures are right there, 79, 80 degrees. 83 just popped up in Sugar Land. And the humidity's in the 40% range, so it still feels pretty good out there. Enjoy it while it lasts. No rain for us. A few showers right there in the valley, just enough humidity there to build up into a shower now and again. But for us, we're in great shape. Beautiful skies. We had a low of 57 this morning. If you're going for a dog walk with Ellie, we're looking for 80, 78 by 6, 78 at 7. Give you a sneak peek into the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll notice the humidity starts to return tomorrow and Friday. A slight rain chance for Saturday coming up in half an hour. We'll talk about the MS 150 bike ride as well as some of the games that are going on. That's straight ahead at 3:30.
Okay, a slight chance. That's better than a 100% chance.
Yeah,
right?
it looks like the winds will be in their favor for the bike ride too, which is really important.
That is super important for sure. All right, Frank, thanks.
Okay.
So a big night last night. You know, remember in high school, you'd go to a concert, you get the merch because you have to wear the shirt the next day to school?
I was going to ask where you got yours.
Yes, the Bon Jovi concert.
How was it?
You know what? Here's the thing. I love me some JBJ. So do my girlfriends. We had a great time. It was unbelievable. There I am right there outside of the Toyota Center.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's cute. You can't miss the jacket.
No, rock and roll, baby. One hit mom. Thanks, Vicky. That she always has the coolest stuff. So I got that to wear to the concert. These are two my sweet friends that I was there with. Jill, that's me in the middle, and Chris. Laura was there too. I think she got up to get a drink when we took this picture, but that's okay. She was there as well. Had a great time. I feel like JBJ, you know, they have a new album out, and I'm going to be honest, I needed more from like 91, 92 era. It didn't happen. I was happy with what we did here, but our Uber driver, Sean Paul, thank you, he understood the assignment and played Bon Jovi the entire way home.
Oh, good.
So we screamed and yelled, but it was a great show. His voice sounded great, and you know, I love a good concert, so it was lovely to be in the venue. Packed, by the way. The Toyota Center was packed. But it was great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, downtown, we saw the crowds. We didn't go to the concert. We saw the crowds coming and going. Our neighbors Connie and Manfred went to the show. And Connie was saying, you know, I didn't recognize a lot of the songs he was singing. That's because a lot of people, like, they know the old school Bon Jovi, the newer songs, less familiar?
Yeah.
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 What are the latest songs?
Yeah, it was a great show, and come back and see us anytime, John. We love you and love our Hampton Water as well.
We know he's watching right now. The Hampton Water is the rosé, by the way, and it is delightful. You were texting his son Jesse during the concert?
No, I was not. My friend Jill, they have a mutual friend, so it's kind of, you know, but we were chatting about the concert.
For our newer Houston Live viewers, Jesse Bon Jovi has been on the show before. We're fans, and he's super cool. So
super cool. By
circle.
the way, it is available at H-E-B, by the way, Hampton Water.
Hampton Water. Okay, good to know. Hey, this is some breaking news. So the oldest person in the world passed away recently. So the new oldest person has been revealed. Here she is right there. This is Sister Andre. She is a French nun who enjoys chocolate and wine. She is 118 years old. She was born in February of 1904. So here's the thing. She's the oldest nun ever in the world.
Right.
She's the oldest COVID-19 survivor. She lives in a nursing home in southern France. Look what a cutie she is.
She is an absolute doll.
So Catholic nun, she's dedicated most of her life to religious service. Before becoming a Catholic nun, after World War II, she looked after children and then spent nearly 3 decades caring for orphans and the elderly at a hospital.
What a great story, but I want to do what she's doing, so I'll just have chocolate and wine.
Chocolate and wine. Who knew that is the secret?
It is the secret.
Yeah, glad to know her, Sister Andre. I wish she could pay us a visit.
I know, lovely. What a lovely story. Okay, this is great on the heels of that because have you seen the new People magazine? This is the beauty issue, the beautiful people issue. And Helen Mirren is on the cover.
That's awesome.
And she's 76 years old, and she admits that when people came calling, wanted her to do this cover, she thought, why me? I'm not beautiful. She said she has never considered herself beautiful in her entire 76 years of living.
Oh, wow.
And so she said she was thrown back by this offer, but she accepted it and really felt like, when you talk about the beauty industry, she thinks that we should rename it. It should be renamed the swagger industry because beauty kind of, in her words, says that, you're kind of alienating a certain group of people. That, the beauty, not everybody's going to be a runway model, not everybody's going to have all of the aesthetics.
Yeah.
And that beauty kind of gives it no confidence.
That a lot of people might be excluded from being called beautiful. Or
feel uncomfortable with that label. And she said swagger industry gives you that confidence. It allows you to stand up a little bit taller, maybe believe that you're a little bit prettier than people think you are, or whatever. But I thought it was a really interesting take. 76 years old, powerhouse, and she said, you know what, you came calling, asked me for this cover, I'll do it.
Wow.
Even though she just is uncomfortable with it.
Well, and I think a lot of people can probably relate to that. You interviewed Mae Musk on the show.
Yes.
She's another older woman and a great example. Helen Mirren absolutely deserves to be on the cover for this issue. I interviewed her years ago after the rudest celebrity I ever interviewed. I won't name who that person was. I then interviewed Helen Mirren for her movie Red, Retired Extremely Dangerous.
Yes.
She was so kind and lovely and nice and thoughtful. She is beautiful on the inside and out. And I think it's about time we embrace, just because you reach a certain age doesn't mean you're not relevant anymore.
Exactly. I love that there's a space for everyone.
Super
There
cool.
should be anyway.
There should be, for sure. Everyone deserves a spot at the table. So Houston, we've done it again.
What?
Forbes magazine, we were named one of the 22 best places to travel in the U.S. After COVID, of course, a lot of people, it does deserve a round of applause. Yes, agreed, right? So after COVID, a lot of people have just been itching to travel, right? So nearly 90% of Americans say they are planning a vacation, finally, in the next 12 months. And a lot of people have said, we always think about like planning these lofty vacations. Why not look right here in our own backyard? So on the list, Palm Springs, California, Aspen, Colorado, Wilmington, Delaware, the Catskills in New York, of course, Houston, Texas.
Fantastic.
It was highlighted by Mariana Cano, who's been on our show before.
Yes.
Yeah, she's bilingual, lifestyle blogger, travel, parenting blogger. So she cited the diversity, the food scene, the art scene. She specifically named the MFA, the Menil Collection. So these are all great reasons. The Rothko Chapel, of course. Post in downtown,
new spot,
Post Houston, where Top Chef Houston, many of those episodes were filmed. I did post this Forbes magazine article on my KPRC Facebook page in case you want to peruse the list. Idaho is on the list too.
Okay, well, I love it. Fantastic. I love that we made that. Okay, great show today. Stick around, still to come, from the wardrobe department to where they store the food for the show. We're taking you backstage to Top Chef Houston.
We love a look behind the curtain. But first, Hollywood actress Shalita Grant and former MMA world champion Jessica Aguilar, they will join our H-Town Sit Down to chat about finding a brand new life together in the Bayou City. Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. It's time now for our H-Town Sit Down.
And we are so excited to meet today's guests. Tony-nominated actress Shalita Grant is known for her roles on Netflix's You and HBO Max's Search Party. And Jessica Jag Aguilar is a former MMA world champion and black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The pair relocated to Houston during the pandemic and have become a local LGBTQ power couple thanks to their real estate business and Grant's hair care line. Today, they're joining us for our H-Town Sit Down. Shalita and Jess, come on out to Studio B
Hi,
for the
ladies.
first time in person.
So good to see you. Welcome.
Good to see you. A little traffic jam here.
Hello. We're going to do a little dance. I know. It's so good to have you.
Welcome. Have a
so much for having
Yes,
us.
please sit down.
Thank you, thank you.
So what's up?
Super excited to be here, so thank you.
I know,
for
this is
having
so
us.
cool. So we need to refresh everybody because we've talked to you both on the show multiple times, but never together.
Yes,
Right.
Which
and
is
in
so
person.
cool. Yes,
Right.
I know. This is so cool. Okay, how do you love Houston?
Oh, love it.
We love it. The food is amazing. I mean, I grew up here, so, you know, I grew up in these streets of H-Town.
Right.
And so I'm used to it, but moved away for 15 years, now relocated, and decided to steal someone from California. And so, you know, kind of enjoying the weather, enjoying the food here, the people. You know, she moved in April of 2001, so it was kind of during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so we've had a lot of fun. We renovated a home.
The House of Love.
The House of Love. We had a lot of fun there. We've learned a lot, and so yeah, we're just enjoying life.
Yeah.
The House of Love turned out so beautifully, and to refresh our viewers' memories, there it is right there on the screen. A lot has really happened from the time you two met, fell in love, decided you would come back to Houston. Y'all have a lot of projects on your plate.
Yeah, we got together and we just got busy, you know? Like, it's amazing when you have a partner who gets that you have drive and that, you know, you want to find different ways to, like, show that you have value for the world and not have them hold you back or, like, be a rudder, but be like a motor. So Jess has been amazing with supporting me through the launch of 4 Naturals, my patent pending hair care line. And, you know, we actually just got back from Denver, Colorado because Jess was cornering Tisha Torres, and she's been, you know, training there.
Yeah, I've been helping Rose Namajunas for her next UFC fight,
Yeah.
which is defending her title here May 7th. So I've been enjoying that and seeing her grow with 4 Naturals, and you know, now we're deciding to take the House of Love to Mexico and expand our project. So
That is so great.
we've been, you know, before we met, we were busy. We were busy women, and like, you know, so our lifestyles have always been crazy and busy and traveling and full of dreams, and so when we met, it was like, you get me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We could be crazy together.
Together, yes.
So, you know, it's been really nice.
And we've been like traveling Mexico like most of the year last year. Like, we've been renovating the house and then like scouting out Mexico because we're taking it up an ante. We're going to buy some land in Merida, Mexico.
Oh my gosh.
The amazing Merida. And,
Wow.
and we're
That is
going,
fantastic.
It's going to be a short-term rental property that, you know, will be so beautiful that you could even potentially get married there if you'd like. So
That is fantastic.
we're going from like land to like fully done instead of just a full-scale interior remodel.
While still doing our, you know, still training MMA.
Exactly.
And she's, you know, still
Still acting.
and doing 4 Natural.
So, and tell us how this all works, because, and 4 Naturals too, we talked about this previously on the show. This wasn't just like a vanity project, like, oh, I want to, on a whim, create this product. You are helping women out there who have struggled with hair issues their entire lives, yourself included.
Yeah, exactly. Like, by solving my own problem, I was able to solve everyone's problem with this hair texture. And, you know, I just did a big chop, like you saw on Netflix, Sherry. That was all my hair. Like, and that's exactly jaw drop. There were whole scenes where I did not have nary a clip-in in. And that's due to 4 Naturals. And then after that show, I did a big chop. At the end of October, I cut my hair down to like 3 inches, and now like I got these beautiful, springy, perfect curls,
It's so
and I'm
cute.
retaining my length, and it's moisturized. And I did this with like drugstore products, but I just treat my hair with this henna mud mask and conditioner, and I get these results.
this beautiful crown.
I mean, it is unbelievable. And that T4 hair is very difficult because the natural oil doesn't travel down
It doesn't.
the rest of the hair.
It doesn't. And then you can have the high porosity problem where your cuticles are so damaged that the hair just feels like paper. So what henna does naturally is it binds onto the hair strand. Like for people with type 4 hair, you're used to sitting with products on your hair and you hope that it stays on when you rinse it off, but it doesn't because they don't have key ingredients that have the positive charge to stick to your negatively charged hair. But henna does that naturally, and so does Cassia obovata, which is in the conditioner. And by solving problems that, you know, the people who have had this problem for a generation, like solving the problem for us, I solve the problem for everyone else because Jess has straight hair and she's an MMA fighter.
I was gonna kind of interfere, but I'll send you some conditioner because since I started using the conditioner, I mean, my hair's, I've always had a lot of hair. And so my sport's like a lot of contact where it breaks a lot.
Right.
I don't do much to it, but it just breaks a lot. And using that, it's stronger and just, you know, more shiny, and I don't lose
beautiful.
as much. Yeah.
You both have great hair, and it's so much fun seeing you both together, finally in the same city, seeing you both thriving together, still doing independently what you love, but together building this life. So thank you so much for letting us be part of it, and come back and see us anytime.
I know. We got to check out that house in person because it looks amazing.
Yes, and broke a
Mexico.
record.
Yes,
broke a
we
record.
broke a record. And
Price per square footage.
Wait till we get the Merida location too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
On
Stay
location.
tuned, yes.
I like where you're going. Great to see you both.
Likewise.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much,
much
and
for
blessings for the future as well.
Thank you.
For more information about 4 Naturals hair, click on the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.
Very, very nice. All right, coming up after the break, our HEB Wine Club tasting. It is happening. We've got the perfect midweek pick-me-up with 2 budget-friendly and delicious bottles.
Cheers to that. And the YMCA Silver Stars are getting their groove on this weekend. Details on their fun competition that will have 600 seniors showcasing their dance moves. Looks like Lauren Kelly is suiting up her dance slippers.
right.
Houston Life will be right back. Guess what time it is? Cheers to happy hour in today's wine club poured by HEB. We're sipping on a lovely bubbly and a really affordable rosé that are perfect to pour poolside.
They sure are. Joining us now is HEB wine specialist Ryan Robinson. Welcome back to Houston.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here with y'all today.
It's
a
great
beautiful
to
day
see you.
for it.
And these are 2 of our favorites. I've had both of them. Why don't we start with the bubbles? And the price point, I'm telling you, people will be blown away.
So I picked these wines today because I wanted to talk about a concept that's really important to all of the HEB beer and wine managers, and that is price-quality ratio.
Yes.
We call it PQR. Hats off to John Moore, our fearless leader, for coming up with the terminology.
PQR.
But we want to bring great wines to you, our customers, that really over-deliver for the price point, that punch above their weight class, and these are such good examples of that. So the first one we're drinking is the JCB Cremant. So when I say Cremant, it means it's from France, but it's just not from Champagne, France. So this is at least half the price of what a Champagne would cost you. But guess what? It's made in the exact same way as Champagne. It's made with the exact same grapes, Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. It's gorgeous, and you really wouldn't know that you spent half the price of a bottle of Champagne.
Derek, you said you've had this before?
Yeah.
I'm
What do you
super
think?
impressed. I love it.
It's good, right?
It is. It's very nice.
Yeah, yeah, and this is it comes in at about $21, $22 a bottle. So, I mean, if we're comparing it to the $40, $50 a bottle that we spend on, you know, Champagne normally, this is a great buy.
And I think in a blind tasting, it would do very well. Sorry,
Oh,
Jerry,
yeah.
you're gonna
No,
say
it's
something.
lovely. I was just going to say, what's the number 21? Is there any significance on the label?
Yeah, so Jean-Charles Boissiet, who makes the wine, all of his wines, his Burgundian wines, he grew up in Burgundy. He has some significance tied to each of the numbers. The rosé version of this is number 69, which was the year he was born.
Okay.
21, this comes from the Côte d'Or region of Burgundy, and it's the number of its AOC is number 21. So it's named, the 21 comes from the Côte d'Or region.
Oh, okay. I love this. This is very nice. Best friend Lori, you got to get this. It's
Yes,
good.
Good stuff.
absolutely.
Okay, the next one, this rosé, this one at only what, $6 or $7?
Yes.
What?
$7 a
Yeah.
bottle, you guys. So when I talk about PQR, like this is, I think, the best example of that is in the market. This is a gorgeous rosé. It's from the Côte d'Aron region. Grenache, Syrah, a little bit of Cinsault. Drinks very similar to a rosé from Provence. And I mean, you really cannot tell that this is a $7 bottle of wine.
No, ma'am. No, this is so good. I am shocked. I did not realize that this was $7. What's this is the same vineyard or label, similar label to Brad and Angelina?
Yeah, so the winemakers for this wine were also the winemakers for the Miraval and the Studio by Miraval, which is, of course, the Brad and Angelina Jolie Provençal Rosé. This is from Famille Perrin. It's La Vie Ferme.
La Vie Ferme.
People call it the chicken wine, right?
Yeah, that's what I call it.
That's what we call it.
Look for the chicken, you can't miss it.
That's absolutely right. And Famille Perrin, who makes this wine, is one of my favorite producers. Everything that they make in every different price range way over delivers for the price.
This is really lovely. Now, Rayanne, am I losing it here, or because I just had bubbles? But this is slightly effervescent. No,
but probably just because we just poured it. So.
Okay,
You're losing it.
I am
You're
losing
definitely
it.
losing-
I just thought but maybe just because it just came out of the bottle.
Yeah.
But it's love, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just
No,
thought maybe
it's
it was something.
right. It's refreshing.
It's so lovely.
Yeah.
You know what's great about this wine? So recently, we went over to a friend's house just to hang at the pool, and I unapologetically brought a couple bottles of this wine. And a lot of people might feel the pressure, oh, you've got to spend a lot if you're taking it. I proudly show up with that bottle and I say, guys, you must know about this wine. It's $7. It's delicious. Perfect spring and summer wine here in Houston.
Absolutely. I mean, that makes us so happy too when, me as a wine steward can get you a fantastic buy that you're then like going and showing off to your friends or, giving as a gift. Because like, if you're buying a gift for somebody and they're like, oh my gosh, that was a beautiful like champagne. And you're like, okay, I only spent $20 on it, but cool.
But that's it's so true
great,
because you don't need to spend a lot to find something that is beautifully, it's beautifully tasting.
Absolutely.
Cheers to both of these.
Cheers to that. And before you go, for people who maybe are venturing into the wine aisles at H-E-B and they don't know where to begin, I still get lost there because there's so many options.
There's so much, right?
Yeah. How do you suggest people start? And there are specialists always standing by to help.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're looking for our wine favorite tags, that's a great way to know that those are wines that were curated by our buying team to be like really good wines, really good prices, and really great buys. And then, here's the thing. The best way to learn about wine is trying it.
Yeah.
You really have to try it. So, we have tasting stations at each of our H-E-Bs. So go to your tasting station, say, what do you have open today? We love sampling wine for people. So please come by and talk to us. Be like, hey, what are you trying today? We're more than happy to give you some wine to try.
Sorry, Brandon. I've been at H-E-B for 5 hours.
Yeah. Haven't bought a thing, but I'm tasting all the wine.
Yes.
And y'all are very approachable too. We just had this conversation with some friends, and I said, what you like and what I like and what you may be different, but go and ask the people. They'll help you figure it out.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of what you like, I loved hearing that you were at the John Bon Jovi concert. I just started at the Heights H-E-B, and I was told Summer Water has to stay in the wood boxes for Courtney.
Yes, Hampton Water, Hampton Water.
Yeah, Hampton Water, yes.
Thank you.
You're
Amen.
welcome.
We got the memo. An easy way to join our Houston Life Wine Club poured by H-E-B. Just use the smartphone code right there, the QR code. Use your smartphone in the corner of the screen.
Did I mention how much I love Wednesdays? It's also free to join, and once you do, you will have access to exclusive giveaways. You'll even have a chance to be part of virtual tastings, excuse me. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wines at your local H-E-B. Go see Rayanne in the Heights. All right.
Cheers.
I'll
Thank
see you
dear.
soon, girl.
Good to see you. Coming up on Houston Life, how one man's life was saved after getting scanned for lung and heart disease.
And later, see what happens behind the scenes at Bravo's Top Chef. The new season was filmed right here in Houston, and we're showing you what it takes to put this big show together. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you at 3:30.
That wine was delicious, wasn't it?
So good. Where's my glass?
That $7 chicken bottle. You got to look for it. All right, why don't we check in with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what's coming up at 4 o'clock. Rosé and bubbles.
Can't go wrong.
You know, that rosé wine you're drinking is Kevin's wine. He loves that wine.
Ooh,
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
think
Chicken wine.
Must be good stuff.
it's a
Yeah.
chicken wine.
Well, it's reasonably priced, and you know.
It's good stuff.
I drink the good stuff. We get.
It's
No
all
reason to
good
break the
stuff.
bank.
Today would be a really nice day to sit on a patio with a little rosé. You know?
You couldn't ask for better.
I mean, it's beautiful. The low humidity.
Patio perfect. I know. You want to guess the temperatures? Quick, here they come.
82.
87.
No, but you got 83. There's an 82 in Palacios, 79 in Houston, 78 in Conroe. And you are right about that humidity. 39% in Liberty, 42 in Houston, 45 in Conroe. It feels awfully nice out there. A little bit of an east wind, 5-8 miles an hour. That's going to be turning more southeast, so enjoy this while we have it. It's perfect to take that dog on a walk. That's Ellie with a tongue as big as her body, it looks like. In the meantime, Exact Track radar shows a few showers down in the valley, but obviously for us, we are just as clear as it gets out there. As we go toward the weekend, the humidity returns, that heats up, 84, 86. You'll notice on Saturday, 88. The MS-150 88, and the humidity, I'll tell you, in the afternoon is going to be about 50%. So that gives us a feels like number of 91. So it's going to be a pretty tough ride, but you're not going to have to cancel because of the weather, so that's good. South winds 10, gusting to 20. We'll talk more about the winds and the exact forecast coming up at 4 o'clock.
Okay, sounds great, Frank. Thank you. We want to give you a look at some of the stories we're working on this afternoon. A story we first broke last night during our newscast at 10. The head coach and general manager of the Houston Dash has been suspended. What we're learning today about the allegations against him.
Plus, an emotional day as the trial continues for the man accused of shooting and killing 7-year-old Jasmine Barnes. She was in the back seat of her family's car back in December of 2018 when she was struck by bullets. Jasmine's mother took the stand today. Plus, she's speaking to KPRC2 about her quest for justice for her little girl.
And many families are ditching those popular streaming services, why millions of users are deciding to stop their streams and what these households are turning to instead. Interesting to hear those reasons.
Very interesting. You know, a lot of the streaming services, too, you sign up to watch one show and then you forget you're still paying monthly. So I'll be interested to see that story at 4. Okay. All right, guys. See you then. Bye.
Advanced body scan of Bel Air is helping us live longer with equipment that can prevent heart and lung problems in the future.
Yeah, Joe Sam learned how in just a matter of minutes, their state-of-the-art technology helped save a man's life.
There are so many different methods that people use to check on their health, but there's one thing that we have here that can make sure that it detects anything that you're going through. We're talking about advanced body scan, and we're here now to give you more information about how it can actually save your life. So we're talking to Frank right now, the radiology technologist, to learn more about this amazing technology that we have here and how easy it is for you guys to use it.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We try to keep it very easy for the patients. They come in, they lay down, we hook them up to a couple of ECG leads that will monitor the heart. We go in feet first, and typically some people are a little bit afraid, claustrophobic, but this is basically the head goes to about here, the body goes in, and then we start scanning out. Everything is pretty much done within about 5 minutes.
And it's very painless too. There's nothing that they have to worry about, no needles, anything.
No injection, no dye, strictly non-invasive. Go in, go out, and we're done.
This is going to be incredible for a lot of people, and you have a lot of different customers that come in and say how easy it is for them to utilize this process. Why do you think it's important that they come in to get checked and scanned early?
Well, it's important to see whether or not there's anything underlying. If it's asymptomatic, they won't have any idea for many years, so we try to jump ahead of that.
Absolutely. Frank, this is a lot of great information for a lot of people to use out here. Thanks for giving us that.
Thank you.
Steve, thanks so much for joining us again. When customers come here, they feel like a family, and that's exactly what you want them to feel like.
Exactly, and that's why, as you saw previously, Mr. Frank, you know, he's great technologist, one of the best there is, and the nicest guy you'll ever meet. But we do want you to feel like family, and because of that, people call us and tell us their stories all the time. Stories of success. And I've got a guy today that was healthy. You'll see him. He's fit, took care of himself, and he was, his words, blindsided by one of our findings.
Me, I've been trying to take care of myself. I'm 60 years old. I eat right. I, work out. I mean, all my life I've been super healthy. And I was blindsided. I was blindsided that I had these issues. I'm the one that's lucky to be alive right now.
You know, that's the epitome of what we do every day. Our goal is to find people without symptoms, asymptomatic, that have small traces of these deadly diseases, because they can be detected, and we do early detection. It saves lives.
It really does. This Lifesaver is going to change everybody's lives out there too, and they're going to do it on a great budget, because you guys have a great promo that you're offering for everyone.
Yes, we do. Today we're doing the heart and lung scan that Mr. Frank so eloquently explained earlier for $199 for 2 people. So a couple come in, $199. We're going to do a heart and lung scan on both of you. It also includes a radiology report and a consult with our doctor. If there's findings you need to go over, we also highly recommend that you take this information to your personal physician.
A small fee to help change your life for good. Let's tell people how they can find you guys and give them more information.
Please give us a call at our offices. We're located right here in Bel Air, Texas. The number is 833-411-SCAN. Again, it's 833-411-7226. You can also go to our website at advancedbodyscan.com for more information.
Absolutely. Steve, thank you so much again for all of that.
Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
Thanks for helping us get the word out.
Again, for more information on that special couples offer, simply scan the QR code on your screen with your smartphone and follow the link that pops up. Or simply head over to advancedbodyscan.com and you can give them a call at 833-411-SCAN.
All right, still ahead, a trip to remember. We'll hear from a young woman who just returned from a very memorable Make-A-Wish vacation.
And we'll check back in with Lauren Kelly, who's getting into the groove this afternoon with some seniors who will be competing in a special dance competition this weekend. Houston Life will be right back.
April is Make-A-Wish month, and we're highlighting the work being done to help ill children see their dreams come true.
Well, after being separated during treatment, one teen's wish was to reunite her family on a vacation. And we caught up with the Valencia family after their return from Hawaii.
My name is Mariana Valencia, and I'm currently 19 years old. I was like a normal teenager, I would say. I lived in Guatemala. I did track and field. That was like my passion since I was like 5 years old. So I started to feel sick, but like nobody really noticed. Like my head was hurting. Like I had all the symptoms, but nobody really like put them together. It wasn't until like May 2020 when I went like into the hospital that I didn't come back and like couldn't go back home. So I went in and I got diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. I was 17 when I was diagnosed.
When I first heard the diagnosis, I was like, oh my God, what we're gonna do? We're very close to God. And so I thought, okay, if God sent us this, we're gonna be okay.
Make-A-Wish called my mom and they were like, hey, this is Make-A-Wish Foundation. My first wish was I honestly want a trip, you know, like I want to trip, I want to go somewhere, and I want to go with my family. It's like, okay, I totally want to go to Hawaii. It was incredible. One of the best trips I've ever been on. We were able to swim with dolphins, snorkel in Hananua Bay. I mean, we went to a luau, and like I love shaved ice. I ate shaved ice. It was awesome. It was a great trip. I think Make-A-Wish meant so much to me because it gave me hope. Make-A-Wish like represented that I could fight for it and I'll be normal again.
Make-A-Wish, making all these things possible for our family, it really, really meant a lot for us. She's doing great. She's doing amazing. She's supposed to finish in October 6th to finish her treatment in October, and she already graduated from high school. My best advice is just trust God. He is writing the story for Mariana, and I trust him. He loves her more than I do, so I'm sure she's gonna be okay.
That is so wonderful. If you would like to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation and help wishes like this one come true, you can visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and look for that scene on Houston Life section.
What a beautiful story
Very
and
nice.
family. If you're a senior looking to get your groove on, the Silver Stars will host their annual dance competition this weekend.
This is a must attend. More than 600 seniors from different YMCAs across our region, they are getting ready to compete, and Lauren Kelly is giving us a sneak peek of what's to come. Hi, Lauren.
You know, Courtney and Derek, age ain't nothing but a number as long as you're young at heart, and that's exactly what's happening today and always with the Dancing with the Silver Stars. I'm so excited to be showing our viewers what is happening today at the YMCA. We're at the weekly YMCA off of Stella Link right now. This is Elena Dinklin. Why don't you tell everybody what your role is here at the Y?
I am the Forever Well Association Advisor for the YMCA of Greater Houston. So we have 20 Ys in the Greater Houston area, and I advise them. And
first of all, Elena, we can't ignore what's going on behind us. They're tapping behind us. Who do we have behind us today?
Today we have the weekly Happy Tappers, and we're so proud of them with their enthusiasm and their invigoration and just wanting to have a great time. Health is all about the Y, and health could be healthier than to tap your heart out.
So the Happy Tappers are going to be a part of a fantastic dance competition that you guys host yearly, correct?
That's correct. This will be our 11th year. It's called Dancing with the Silver Stars. It began in a gym at one of the Ys with 3 teams, and now we've grown, and this year we have 9 teams competing, and somebody wants to win the big trophy.
Oh, the trophy. Everybody wants the trophy. So there's about 450 dancers this year, and you guys are going to be dancing tomorrow. That's right?
That's correct. We'll be at the Bayou City Event Center from 9 to 1. It's a registration. You get a t-shirt, you get lunch, and you get a heck of a good time.
It really is just about continuing to live life to your fullest. Is that what really is just heartwarming most about this organization?
Yes, age is just a number.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that you're sharing this with us today.
I am so proud of everybody. You know, we have somebody who's 100 years old that's watching their daughter participate. We have somebody who is in their mid-80s and their daughter and grandchildren are coming. We don't ask number. We just want to live.
Absolutely.
And it's the best.
Well, Elena, thank you so much. Do you mind if I try to take a lesson from these guys right now?
Absolutely. Go for it.
I haven't put on a pair of tap shoes in probably 30 years, but Miss Nikki, she's leading the Happy Tappers right now. First of all, who's on your team today?
Oh gosh, I have Valerie, I have Sally, I have Marie, I have Maria, I have Eric, I have Karen.
I know Linda and Margie's here.
Margie.
I've got you covered, girlfriend. So let's learn a few moves that you're going to have in your routine.
Okay.
Can you show me a few?
Ready?
Okay.
We'll do the shuffle stomp.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
It's just a shuffle stomp. And shuffle, down,
okay.
Shuffle.
I'm good at that.
Shuffle, good. Shuffle. 6, 7, 8, and walk. And 1.
Oh,
2,
we're just walking.
3, take it across. Take it over.
Oh.
Down.
Okay. Miss Nikki, thank you so much. Best of luck at the competition tomorrow.
Thank you. We're the best. We're the best. And they're brilliant babies.
I
all
love
of
it.
them.
Everybody is so fantastic. You guys, thank you for having me out. More information on these guys at HoustonLife.tv. Derek and Courtney, I've got to learn the rest of this routine. We'll see you guys back in Studio B.
Awesome.
All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
I love it.
You've got it, Lauren.
Get it, girl.
So,
And all of them look
nice. I just want to hug every single one of them, dust off my tap shoes. For more info on the Silver Stars and their dance competition happening this weekend, you can visit our website, HoustonLife.tv.
Go out and cheer them on, too, for
like
sure.
so much fun.
So much fun. Coming up, what the cameras don't show us on Bravo's Top Chef Houston. I visited the set, and I'm bringing you an incredible behind-the-scenes look of the famous culinary competition.
You do not want to miss it. Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
Well, welcome back. Of course, we know season 19 of Top Chef was filmed right here in Houston. It's been a great season so far, showcasing our great city, the diversity, and the incredible culinary background. But have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes? Like, who's in charge of the wardrobe for these people? And what about all of those challenges? Well, you don't have to wonder anymore. Let's go behind the scenes for some answers.
Top Chef is back. 15 of the country's most talented chefs have traveled to Houston.
30 seconds on the display, guys. If you need to get anything out.
For Top Chef fans, the Quickfire Challenge is what hooks us all in. Chefs get 30 minutes to create something, and the rules always change. Today, this was all about color.
We needed 6 colors or 7 colors, so we had to make sure that we have enough ingredient in each one to make these dishes successful. Obviously, blue is not a good ingredient color, so that was not in our layout. And then black is very difficult to always source, so we have to pull outside of our just local means to get those things in. So you have to think about those things well in advance.
But how in the world do they keep coming up with these ideas?
I help come up with the creative and make sure that the creative works. Timing, equipment needed, ingredient needed, knowledge, what we need in the kitchen or out of the kitchen on location, depending on what the challenge is. We test the challenges, and so that's the creative aspect of it.
Sandy Birdsong is the supervising producer for the culinary department, and this is the culinary department. Dozens of shelves, backstock, ingredients for every challenge in season 19 is right here. Sandy knows all too well what it's like to cook against the clock in front of cameras. She was a contestant on season 3 of Top Chef, and she's also in charge of building the kitchen multiple times a season.
On location, have to build out kitchens, make sure we have all the proper stuff there. Shopping, Greeking the products, making sure the products, logos are showing. This season alone, we have 14 episodes. We have 17 or 18 on locations, and I'm building 9 kitchens in 24 hours and tearing them down. So, yeah, something
no big deal.
People don't do. Yeah, exactly.
And check this out. You can't have a full production for a TV show without wardrobing.
Every time that we travel for Top Chef, this is how we set things up. Yes, it's a container. It just makes it easier for us to move around. This specifically is Gail and Tom's space. Padma has her own as well. This is where the influx of wardrobe come in and out for the whole entire season, but we're constantly shopping here in Houston, which has been really fun. For me, when I'm picking clothes out for the show, it's mostly dictated by what's the formality of the challenge, what's the weather circumstance, and also what's the space look like. I think that my favorite thing that we've done there's a few different things for our commercial or ad campaign that we're shooting.
One of the most diverse cities in the nation.
This is the first year that we've ever shot a campaign that's not super formal, and I think that's just dictated by how kind of cool and funky Houston is. So we've had a really good time picking out clothes.
It was so cool to get the behind the scenes and to see it all. A reminder, the Top Chef kitchen that you're looking at right here, judges table, culinary, wardrobe, that was all part set up at NRG Arena. So that was the sound stage. That's where everything was. And, part of even just culinary, taking off all the labels for the olive oil and all of these things, but making sure there's enough backstock for that particular challenge, because you never know what the chefs are going to need, and they each need their own thing.
It's incredible. It was sort of like looking at a supermarket, like a mini supermarket behind the scenes, and then that wardrobe department. And I think people forget, we work in television, and we forget just how much manpower and woman power goes into creating a production like that.
Yeah.
What an incredible behind the scenes look. I want to see more.
It's really cool. And the other thing too, I think that, a lot of people don't understand is all of the mini control rooms that were set up, not only at NRG Arena, but we went to episodes where they filmed at Post, HTX, or Freedman Towns. Wherever they were recording is where those control rooms needed to be, because there's a camera on every single chef, every location, everybody's mic'd up. So there's people in that control room needs to be on set wherever they're filming. And also for the challenges, can I just give you a little insider information, like quickfire?
Yeah.
The chefs present their dish, but they actually make 2. They present one that the judges eat, and then the second one is taken over to kind of to get the beauty shot.
The beauty shot.
And that's the rotating circle that you saw some of those plates there. So very cool stuff.
So much work. And this season is so good. In case you haven't watched any of the episodes,
please watch it. It's
go
fantastic.
back and catch up. And of course, we're rooting for our hometown girl, Evelyn Garcia.
That is right. And by the way, guys, catch a new episode of Top Chef Houston tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Bravo. And for more information, information, head over to our website, HoustonLife.tv. I'm still pinching myself that I got that stuff.
It is
fun.
super cool. Thanks for showing the rest of us.
Absolutely.
Very, very cool.
After the break, guys, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including a familiar face from the basketball court.
And as we head to break, let's check in with Mr. Kevin Frazier for a look at what's happening on Entertainment Tonight. Hi, Kevin.
Derek and Courtney, make sure you tune into ET tonight for just released video of Alec Baldwin after the fatal Rush shooting, the moment he found out Helena Hutchins died. Plus, the latest on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's court case, surprises from the stand. That's tonight, 6:30, right here on KPRC2. But don't go anywhere. Houston Life will be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, their shelves are lined with superheroes, but we'll share how the community came to the rescue of a local comic and gaming shop.
Plus, NBA All-Star veteran and former Houston Rocket Tracy McGrady is coming to Houston Life.
That is awesome. Cheers to that. Cheers to Wine Club Wednesday. Thanks so much for joining us. That Top Chef behind the scenes look you gave us was super cool.
Thanks so much. It was a lot of fun, for sure. Make sure you watch tomorrow night.
Okay, very nice. For now, though, let's hand it off to Studio A, where Keith and Christine are standing by.
Here's to you both.
I was going to say, yes,
Cheers
yeah.
to you.
It's
Bottoms
not as
up.
fun when your hand's empty, but alas, we'll join you later.
Sounds good.